Welcome back to Fly Like Mike. If you're new here, this channel is all about my personal experiences with luxury travel, from premium flights to high-end hotels around the world. Today, I'm flying Air France business class on a Boeing 777-300 from Paris Charles de Gaulle to Johannesburg, and I'm excited to share exactly what I thought about this product, the good and the not so good. My seat, 9D, is in the second cabin, right on the first row. I specifically chose this seat because it's often considered one of the very best business class seats in the world, mainly due to the extra space it offers. The bulkhead seats provide significantly more legroom and an overall larger sleeping area compared to the standard business class seats. These seats are bookable for an extra supplement of €250, but become free of charge during the online check-in. Since I'm 1.93 meters tall, having enough room to stretch out makes a massive difference for my comfort on a long-haul flight. The first thing I really like is the sliding door, which gives you a great sense of privacy, something I always appreciate on long flights. The tray table folds out easily, but honestly, it's a bit too small for business class. Using a laptop and having a meal at the same time is impossible. Next to the seat, there's a small compartment with a very decent noise-canceling headset and a bottle of Evian water. And a feature I really enjoy is the wireless charging pad, a super convenient way to keep your phone charged without too many messy cables around your seat. The Amenity kit itself is simple but nice and stylish. It comes with the essentials: socks, a toothbrush and toothpaste, a pen, earplugs, a sleep mask, and some Clarins skincare products. Nothing over the top, but everything you actually need for a long flight. Air France provides a pair of slippers, a comfortable pillow, and a fairly standard blanket. It's not especially thick, but I still slept well and stayed warm. The only downside is that there's no additional mattress topper and also no pajamas provided, both of which are quite common on other five-star airlines and really add to the overall sleep experience. The dinner service on board is created by a Michelin-starred chef, and there's an impressive selection of wines along with excellent champagne to go with it. For the main course, there were 4 different options to choose from. I had my eye on the chicken, but unfortunately it was already gone by the time the cabin attendant reached my seat, which was quite disappointing. The other thing I disliked is that mushrooms were everywhere, in every main dish with meat, and even in parts of the breakfast. Since I'm personally not a fan, I would have preferred a bit more variety in the menu. Before the main appetizer is served, I was offered a small pre-starter snack, a little box with crepes fourré, which is a tiny cheese bite. It's a delicate touch and a nice way to start the dining experience while waiting for the first course. Since the chicken was no longer available, I ended up choosing the braised beef. Honestly, it wasn't anything spectacular, but it was perfectly fine to eat. What I really enjoyed, though, was the spicy carrot flan that was served alongside it, a surprisingly tasty little extra of the dish. For dessert, I was first served a small cheese board with 3 different types of cheese, which was a nice way to transition from the main course. This was followed by the dreamy raspberry and lemon dessert, and I asked for a little extra ice cream on the side. Both were absolutely delicious. While waiting for takeoff and during the flight, I checked out the Inflight Entertainment. There's a large selection of movies, from old classics to brand new releases. Most of them are American Hollywood films, but there are also some European and French movies, which makes sense for a French airline. The series selection is fairly small, but enough if you want to watch something during the flight. There's also a Canal Plus collaboration, which gives you access to a few exclusive shows and programs. Turning the seat into a fully flat bed is just fantastic. The amount of space you get, especially around your legs and feet, is unbelievable. It almost feels like first class. The seat gives you so much room to stretch out and move comfortably, especially for someone like me who's tall. This enormous space really helped me get a few hours of good, uninterrupted sleep, which made the long-haul flight much more comfortable. When breakfast was served, there wasn't really a choice. It just came to the seat. And of course, there they were again. Mushrooms in the eggs, something I'm really not a fan of. On the positive side, there was a nice yogurt with some granola, a selection of fresh fruit, and I ended up taking both a delicious croissant and a really good bread roll. If you need to use the restroom, I'd recommend avoiding the one between the two business class cabins. Instead, head to the toilet all the way at the front, near the cockpit. It's noticeably more spacious and much more comfortable to use. That's it for my Air France experience. Like, subscribe, and check out my other luxury travel videos. Thanks for watching, and remember, always fly like Mike.